Japan. Wow, it must be super late in Japan right now. Alright, Garchomp, Mimikyu, Bulu. Alright, we're gonna mess that Bulu up, guys. We're gonna mess him up. Vikavolt, great pair with Garchomp, and then a Marowak and a Pelipper. So, normally I think the Butterfree would be really, really good here, but you have to pair it with the right Pokemon, because like we have to use Butterfree to stop the Mimikyu from Trick Rooming. That's something that has to happen. It can also be holding a Lumberry. But then we also need a Pokemon that can style on this guy. I'm thinking Garchomp. Ah, but Garchomp sucks. Ah, man. Oh, this is such a hard thing. I have to go with the Butterfree. I'm still looking at my options. What about Butterfree? I do not want to go Butterfree Coco. That's like an automatic lose to the boot. Actually, I will go Butterfree Coco. I'm going to try something that I don't think is going to work. How's that sound, guys? That sounds good? And then what about the Coco just bringing it? It's a good Pokemon. I'm going to go Gyarados. Gyarados is good. And then Raichu, Garchomp, or Coco. I got 25 seconds. Garchomp. I think it's the Garchomp here. I'm really feeling Garchomp over any of these. Coco has speed advantage that it doesn't need. Like, at all. Go Garchomp. Big Z move can one-shot the Marowak if Marowak becomes a problem. Here we go. Let's see what we can get done. I am feeling pretty good about this. Let's see what he leads with. The Mimikyu, obviously, it looks like he's running like half Trick Room. So what we're going to be doing is, if he leads the Mimikyu, which we do see the Mimikyu here, we're just going to put it to bed. Go to bed. Lele Butterfree, we can potentially one-shot the Vikavolt and just Sleep Powder. And either way, I don't think Vikavolt has the power. I guess it does have the power, but like even a Specs Bug Buzz might not one-shot my Lele. It's definitely up in the air. So Vikavolt gets Psychicked, Mimikyu gets Sleep Powdered, and we're praying that the Mimikyu doesn't have a Lumberry. It's definitely probably a 20% chance for Lumberry. You don't see it all that often. Like at all. Usually it's like leftovers or, you know, a bunch of different items. I personally think the Lumberry is amazing on Mimikyu for this exact reason. So let's see. Do you have the Lumberry? Okay. Cool. We're doing good here. And depends if he sends out the Garchomp here, I might pop a Tailwind, but I really don't think I will. I think I would just go probably Protect, Lele, Sleep Powder. He goes for the Bulu here. Now this is one thing I thought would happen. And I still think I can take this Bulu out, because he's going to reactivate like his weather, or his terrain, I guess. And I think that I can KO that Bulu in one shot. What's the spread on Butterfree? It's Tailwind, Sleep Powder, Rage Powder, Bug Buzz. And we're going to put it to use. We're going to be Psychicking the Bulu. I'm looking to do about 70%, maybe a little bit more, depending on how he's built. I'm expecting full HP attack, and then Bug Buzz right into him to do the roughly last 30 to 40%. So Psychic comes in. We need to do about 70% with a Psychic. Oh yeah, okay, with Butterfree, unless he has a Citrus, and then we still might. Bug Buzz, cool, we take out the Bulu. Normally that would just one-shot, but his terrain went over mine, so even if he gets his Trick Room up, I don't think it would be the end of the world here. This is Trick Room. Like I said, it really, really sucks, because he only has 2 Pokemon, but the Mimikyu's disguise hasn't been busted, but I still have plays to make. Because I can just Rage Powder here. Depending on what he sends out. I can just Rage Powder. Dazzling would break the disguise, do chunk damage on the teammate. Let's see if it's Marowak as the last Pokemon. He just DC on me? Oh man. Unless I DC'd. I don't think I DC'd. Dude, the BM. Hey man, what are you gonna do? I totally calced everything and played him like a fiddle. And we lost that little 33% chance. He only had a 1-turn sleep. Maybe he realized that, fuck, I shouldn't have Trick Roomed my last Pokemons like Garchomp or something, you know? He should have protected with his Bulu in that situation. To, like, let his Mimikyu have a chance to wake up. That's what he should have been doing. But hey, we take those. We definitely take those. Got no problem with that. So another thing I want to do, we're just waiting on opponents here. Remember guys, if you haven't already checked it out, go check out my YouTube. I'm leaving a comment that has the link with that like in the comments. Do me a favor, check that out. Throw a sub on there if you're not already subscribed. There's new VGC content every single day. Bunch of really cool stuff. I'm working really hard on the YouTube. And you know, it'd really help me out if you would throw a sub on there. And if you're not already subbed to, or following this channel, do me a favor and follow this channel as well if you do like the content, I guess. But I think I'm doing pretty good today. I've lost one game. I'm like 10-1, or like not 10-1, like 8-1, or 9-1, or something like that. I'm doing all right. Doing all right for myself. Yeah, we're just waiting for an opponent. So yeah, the London Invitational, right? That was today. We saw pretty much all the heavy hitters on stream. I think Aaron Zhang started out early on stream, and then we went and I saw like Marcus on stream. We saw Chuppa on stream for a little while. I think his team's super solid. Who else did we see that I really liked? Joshua Orsi, I think that's his name. He had such a good game one, and then it went downhill. But I think his team was super solid as well. Not as many Marowaks as I would have expected. I gotta go for another game. Rikyu. Yeah, not as many Marowaks as I would have expected, but you know, I'm not using Marowak. I just think it's really good. And then there was this one guy who fought against Ryosuke, who used a full speed Marowak. Full speed Marowak to check other Marowaks and Celestiva. That's so anti-meta. I really, really like it. Like, I don't know if he was jolly, but he's probably because he wanted to be faster than a Marowak. So, like, full speed Marowak. Like, attack speed with a thick club and just, like, kill everything. I think that's super cool. Normally when you think of Marowak, you're like, fuck, this thing is kind of bad, and I want to make it as bulky as possible because it doesn't have that many stats. But going out of your way to go full speed to check the two things, like to make sure that you can KO the things that you need to KO before they can KO you. Because if you think about it, like let's say your Marowak, if you're using a bulky one, gets chunked like 40%, you might not be able to KO those like other Marowaks or, you know, Celesteelas and stuff like that anymore. Alright, what is this? There's a Marowak. No, Wishy-Washy. Does Butterfree work here? I think Butterfree's amazing here, like on first glance. Because I can just Tailwind and then Sleep Powder everything. He doesn't have. I'm not bringing my Coco. That would activate his Surge Surfer. Like if I think if I go Butterfree, Garchomp. I know that sounds super bad, but I think I can get it to work. Because he's not going to be fake outing my Garchomp. That's not going to happen. And then I'll just like Earthquake him. Yeah, I go Butterfree, Garchomp, Gyarados. And then I need something in the back. I think I'm going to go Lele in the back. Lele has one-shot potential on Decidueye, on Wishy-Washy, potentially on Marowak. And then I'm planning on getting a Tailwind up, so I'll be faster than everything. Cool. So the only bad thing that could possibly happen here is Raichu fake outs. But, you know, he's not going to fake out a Garchomp, and so we're going to switch out Butterfree first turn for Gyarados, and then Gyarados would have a speed advantage. Why am I doing doubles and not championships? People can use Hydreigon, Mammo, Aegislash. That's fine. I agree. They can totally use those. My championship is way too high right now. My championship's in like in the 1800s, and I don't want to... I get distracted when I play on stream, right? I get distracted, and so I don't want to tank my championship one, and this is still like the same thing. That's why. Decidueye, though. That Pokemon looks amazing shiny. Holy moly, that thing looks cool. Do I actually just protect Tailwind? Why not, right? Here we go. No, you can use Aegislash. I've fought against them already. Mega Garchomp! Hey, you're talking about Megas! I think Mega Garchomp is a mistake here. Holy Mega Garchomp. Did not expect it. Dragon Claw. Blocked. Tailwind. So we're faster than Decidueye before, just so you know. Let's see if he Brave Birds me. Or Spirit Shackles my Butterfree. That move looks so sick. Cool. Clock my Sash. Can't switch anymore. We're just going to Sleep Powder the Garchomp. Go to sleep. So Megas are banned, but this is doubles. Alright, cool. I might be able to go for like an EQ play next turn. because that Decidueye is not long for this world. I kind of hope he takes my Butterfree out. Yeah, this is it. This is doubles. Spirit Shock was my Garchomp. No big. Yeah, my championship format is really, really high, though, so I don't want to mess with it. I usually like to get my notes out and play once I get like that high on ladder, because that's when you like fight against the people. I don't want to make a fool of myself against other like high level players. Is that safer to say? That's safer. I wonder if I can KO that Decidueye with actually. Yeah, this will do it. Man, shiny Decidueye looks so cool. Look how cool it looks. All right, all right. Dragon Claw. I still haven't used the Z move yet, and Dazzling Gleam. He can't go for a Sucker Punch. That's the thing. I think Decidueye is the best starter. Not by looks. I mean, I think it also looks really cool, but just most competitive starter for VGC. I think Decidueye is definitely it. It has amazing typing, and its Z move can actually pick up one-shots on a lot of different Pokemon. So he's switching out for Wishy-Washy, taking a huge... I think I might KO it. I think I might get a double KO this turn. That thing's shiny too. Holy moly, this guy is like a hacking fiend. That looks cool too. I haven't seen a lot of these shiny before. Alright, big damage. We're going to probably proc it unless it's using a Citrus Berry. Do we see Citrus or do we see Leftovers? Either way, I think he's boned. Leftovers, he's going to have to protect. And I still have a, freaking Tailwind Up for one more turn. Alright, he's going to be a small child for a little while. What's he going to send out? Garchomp's going to be asleep. He's going to send his Lele in. I don't know what I think about that. I think that's a definite mistake. You don't think Incineroar will be pretty good when it gets Intimidate? I think Incineroar will be better with Intimidate, but currently it doesn't have it. We're going to do this, because I think I actually have to. I don't think Poison Jab can one-shot a Lele. I actually don't want to like risk that. So we're going to do this. And if he protects, you know, oh, he's not protecting. If he protected, he would be within Poison range. Poison Jab range. What do you guys think? Jolly Poison Jab, like a Garchomp, versus a full HP Lele. There's potential to not one-shot there, for sure. If I'm not mistaken. I have not calced it. But this usually gets the one-shot, and if it doesn't, my Lele Dazzling Gleam will be able to pick it back up. But that always gets the one-shot too. So, there you go. And I don't even know if Incineroar is going to get Intimidate anytime soon. Oh, another DC! Yo! It's not me! It's not me, you guys are watching my stream. Dude, these guys. So salty. So salty. Hacker that uses all his shinies. Can't even beat a guy that uses Butterfree. Sad face. Literally lost the Butterfree. I mean, what are you going to do? If you can't make a team that can beat a Butterfree, probably shouldn't be playing the game.